Everybody, and welcome back to Currency Training Team. Today I want to tell you something about channels. What are channels? How can channels help us to trade? And how can we profit from channels? So first of all, we're looking at the chart of the British pound Japanese yen. So at first, when you look at the chart, it's kind of a mixture. At first, when you look at the chart, it's kind of difficult to figure out where price is going next. So this trade I took because at this place there's a seller zone. You can see this in another video I've made today. So today I want to show you how to draw a channel. For drawing a channel, you need a trend line, and you also have to shift this trend line to another region of interest. So as you can see here, this trend line was tested here, here, and in this area. And to build up a channel, this trend line needs to be moved parallel, and in this case this is the best way to draw it. So it got tested here, here, and as you can see here it tried to test and close above, and also this 15-minute candle closed inside the channel. So as price it is now, it's also a good chance to sell here because price tried to close inside this. So with a sell here, as I did, and a stop loss above, is a good way to go short. This is also due to the overall trend is to the downside. So let's have a closer look how to trade channels. So when you look at channels, price moves and bounces between those two channel lines. When the price comes in to a channel and breaks out the same direction to a channel, this pattern is called a flag pattern. So if the price goes down and breaks to the downside of this channel, this is supposed to be a flag pattern. So when you see my trade, I suppose that the price is going down and breaking this channel to form another flag pattern. This is due to the overall trend is to the downside, and we also have a big channel at a bigger time frame, and at this level where I have sold is kind of retest zone. So this is a seller's area. So placing sell limits at this level is a good idea. So to avoid taking too much risk, I will shift my stop loss to break even to take away all the risk. And so it's a risk-free trade. So I have to wait and see if I can gain much more profit, or this is stopped out at break-even level. Another thing that's very important to channels is when price breaks out of the channel, it's very likely that price continues this direction. So when the price goes down and breaks out of this channel to the downside, we wait for a retest of this channel line, maybe to come the price back up, and then it's a good opportunity to sell with a tight stop loss, maybe 10, 15 or 20 pips depending on the channel. And always don't forget to shift stop loss and take away some risk. So when we look at the chart, we can see, this is the 1 hour chart, that the price was rejected by this channel line, and also it tested the seller zone a second time, and the price is very likely to go down further. So I hope you have learned something about channels and how to draw them, and also how to use and trade channels. So I hope you have had a nice day. See you next time, your Currency Trading Team.